Okay, this is lesson 1.8 on pages 35, 36, 37, and 38. All right, we're going to be doing a problem-solving lesson today. Okay, we're going to have comparison problems, and we're going to use some models to help us. Okay, so under the unlock the problem, let's read that one. A hot air balloon festival draw large crowds of people. The attendance on the first day of one festival was 17,350. On the second day of attendance was 18,925. How many more people attended the hot air balloon festival on the second day? Use the graphic organizer to help you solve the problem. Okay, so what do you need to find? So we need to find how many more people attended the hot air balloon festival on the second day. So this right here, how many more people attended the hot air balloon festival on the second day? Okay, so what information do we need to use? So we need to figure out how many people attended on the first day, 17,350, and how many attended on the second day, 18,925. How am I going to use the information? What are we going to do? We're going to subtract those numbers. Okay, I'm just going to write an arrow there. All right, so we're going to subtract. All right, so let's solve it. So we are going to subtract our numbers. Okay, so they said that there's this little bit of amount that would equal the same. So making sure that we're going to line up our numbers properly by place value. We're going to subtract, borrowing when needed. 5 minus 0 is 5. Can't do it, so we've got to borrow. 12 minus 5 is 7. 8 minus 3 is 5. 8 minus 7 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So we got 1,575. So 1,575 more people attended the festival on the second day. Okay, so we're going to solve another problem on the next page. So it says, try another problem. During an event, a hot air balloon traveled a distance of 5,110 feet during the first trip and 800 feet more during the second trip. How far did it travel during the second trip? So what do you need to find? We need to find how far did it travel during the second trip. Okay, what information am I going to use? I'm going to use the original and then how much more. So we're going to write down 5,110 and 850. Okay, and it said it traveled that much more during the second trip. So it traveled and then it traveled that and then some more. So I know that I need to add. So we're going to add those together. Okay, so let's get a piece of scratch paper and let's add those numbers up. So I am going to add 5,110 plus 850, making sure that my numbers are in a line. The ones and the tens and the hundreds are in the right places. 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 5 is 6. 8 plus 1 is 9. So I get an answer of 5,960. So let's go ahead and check our answer here. So we got 5,960. Okay, so how do I know my answer is reasonable? Because I can come back up here and round. So 5,100 is close to 5,000, and 850 is close to 900. So 5,000 plus 900 is 5,900, which is very close to this number. So our answer is reasonable. 5,900 is close, our estimate, to 5,960. Okay, you also could have taken the two numbers that we added and then subtracted and checked all that with the inverse operation, but this works just fine. All right, let's turn to the next page. Okay, under share and show, we're going to write our information here on our little diagram. So, hot air balloons are able to fly at very high altitudes. A world height of 64,997 feet was set in 1988. In 2005, a new record of 68,986 feet was set. How many feet higher was the 2005 record than the 1988 record? So we have a diagram. So we want to write the larger of the feet right in the top diagram because that's the total. Okay, so the larger was 68,986. That was in 2005. And then back in 1988, the balloon flew 64,997. And we need to figure out what would go in there. So we're going to write a problem we need to solve. So the problem we're going to solve is if I have a whole and have a part, I need to subtract, right? Because this is how many feet higher. So we need to find the difference. So we have 6,8,986 minus 6,4,997. Okay, so we're actually going to subtract and find that out. So let's get a piece of scratch paper here. And let's do that out. Okay, so 6,8,986 minus 6,4,997. So 6 minus 7 I can't do, so I already know I have to borrow. 16 minus 7 is 9. 7 minus 9, can't do it, gotta borrow. 17 minus 9 is 8. 8 minus 9 can't do it, gotta borrow. 18 minus 9 is 9. 7 minus 4 is 3, and 6 minus 6. So we know that the record was 3,989 feet higher. Okay, number 2. What if a new world altitude record of 70,000 feet was set? How many feet higher would the new record be than the 2005 record? So I'm actually going to, so I'm going to now have a new number, 70,000. And we're going to subtract the number from the 2005 record. And we said the 2005 record was 68, right here, 68,986. Okay. So we're going to subtract those two numbers. Just scroll back down here. Okay. So 0 minus 6. Can't do it. Got to make that a 10. Okay. So I make that a 10. And I look. I have 7,000. So I'm going to start all the way over at the 7 and cross this out. 1 less than 7 is 6. And because these are all zeros, I'm going to make them 9. So 9, 9, 9. 1 less than 7,000 is 6,999. So now I can subtract. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 8 is 1. So then it would be 1,014 feet higher. Okay. All right, let's do another one together. Number 3. Last year, the ticket sales for a commercial hot air balloon ride were 109,076. This year, the ticket sales were 125,805. How much more were ticket sales this year? Well, because it says how much more, I know it's a subtraction problem. So I'm going to put the larger number on top. I know it's a word problem and they put it, and sometimes it's tempting to put it in order of what they say, but you need to arrange your numbers so it makes it easier for you to do the math. Okay, so now I'm ready to subtract. 5 minus 6, can't do it. 15. Oh no, there's a 0, so I look here. This number is 80. 1 less than 80 is 79. So now I can subtract. 15 minus 6 is 9. 9 minus 7, 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 0. 5 minus 9 can't do it. That becomes 15. This becomes a 1. So 6, 1. So $16,000 was more. They made $16,729 more. Okay, number 4. There were 665 hot air balloons, pilots in a hot air balloon race. There were 1,550 more ground crew members than there were pilots. How many ground crew members were there? So, how many ground crew members were there? So we know that there were 665 pilots, and then there was also more. So we're going to add those. So it's 1,550, 665. We're going to add. So 2,205 pilots, or ground crew. So on the last page, this is on your own. Okay, so I'm going to give you some tips and tricks for you to help you solve this, and then you're going to finish it and turn it into me. Staple it with your name and date on it, please. Okay, so you're going to use this chart right here to answer your questions. Okay. Okay, so it said how many more miles did he fly in the 2002 flight than during the 1998 flight? So I'm just going to let you know that number 5 is going to be a subtraction problem using the numbers off the chart. Okay. 6, the combined distance for 1998 flights more or less than the distance than the 2002 flight. So he did more than one flight in 1998, so you're going to have to add those up and then decide if it's more or less than the 2002 flight. Number 7, estimate the total number of miles he flew. So estimate, you're going to round all those numbers, and then you're going to add them and tell me. Again, there's show your work. Go ahead. And then number 7, you have to decide whether you think you need to add or subtract for his training, okay, and his total of the balloon. So you have to decide if that's an adding or subtracting, and then you're going to mark your answer. All right, guys, make sure that you take your time and turn it into Miss J when you are all done. If you have any questions, just raise your hand and let her know. All right, bye. Good job.